These are Virginia cold cases for 2000 through 2011. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. Brittany Williams disappeared from Henrico, Virginia on August 18, 2000. She was 7 years old. She would now be 31. She was 3'8" and weighed 65 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 804-501-5000. Letitia Brooks disappeared from Farmville, Virginia on August 29, 2002. She was 20 years old. She would now be 42. She was 5'9" and weighed 130 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 434-392-8101. These next two are siblings that went missing together. Kiana Burke disappeared from Fairfax, Virginia on August 22, 2009. She was 8 years old. She would now be 24. She was 4'6" and weighed 60 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Her brother Gunnar Burke was 9 years old. He would now be 25. He was 4'6" and weighed 60 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information on these siblings, please call 703-691-2131. Hayden Gomez disappeared from Fairfax, Virginia on January 28, 2010. He was 2 years old. He would now be 17. He was 2'6" and weighed 35 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 703-691-2131. Samantha Clark disappeared from Orange, Virginia on September 13, 2010. She was 19 years old. She would now be 33. She was 5'1" and weighed 145 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 540-672-1200. Forrest Ferguson disappeared from South Boston, Virginia on December 4, 2010. He was 16 years old. He would now be 30. He was 6'2" and weighed 170 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 434-476-3339. These next two are siblings that went missing together. Isabel McKilsky Riviera disappeared from Culpeper, Virginia on January 8, 2011. She was 8 years old. She would now be 22. She was 4'6" and weighed 84 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Her brother Gabriel was 3 years old. He would now be 17. He was 3'2" and weighed 38 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information about these siblings, please call 540-727-7900. Rhea Gupta disappeared from McLean, Virginia on February 10, 2011. She was 2 months old. She would now be 14. She was 2 foot, weighed 7 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 703-691-2131. These next two are siblings that went missing together. Brianna Conklin disappeared from Hollandale Beach, Virginia on December 3, 2011. She was 3 years old. She would now be 16. She was 3 foot, weighed 35 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Her brother Sebastian was 5 years old. He would now be 18. He was 3'6" and weighed 40 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information about the siblings, please call 703-691-2131. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.